All right. Greetings, everyone. Alex Ottopal, principal here at Columbia River High School, and this is a tailored message to the class of 2023. I think I have some great news for you 23s who can drive legally and have an interest and a compelling reason that you would need to have your vehicle near campus in an approved parking space that the district and Columbia River High School can support. I have a video that I prepared and you're watching it. So I'm going to quickly jump into a survey that you have an option of completing. If you do not complete this survey, that's perfectly fine. If you are remote and you're not coming in for hybrid A or hybrid B, then you do not need to worry about this information at all. This is a process that we're using to do a needs assessment for students that have a need and ability to drive themselves to campus, near campus, and then drive themselves quickly away from campus at the end of the academic day. So, as you can see on the screen here, I've posted what the survey looks like, River Class of 23, parking, exclamation point. This is the first survey, and this is what we call a needs assessment. I'm trying to figure out how many spaces for the class of 23 we're gonna need. Because I'm pleased to say that our seniors and our juniors and our faculty have been parking harmoniously. And so this has taken us a bit of time to square away. And this is the first time that we've extended the privilege to park with the school support. As this goes back, this is the first time we've done this. So this is exciting. And so take a few moments, watch this video, complete this form that you can see here. You'll be receiving this as a link. And we'll collect some information from those who wish to park near campus. We'll send a follow-up registration. We'll take those who have completed the survey, those who have a compelling reason to park near campus, and then we'll create a different group, and then it'll be our Parker potential group. And then we'll randomly pull and see what happens. Because we may have an excess of space, we may have a shortage of space. We just won't know. That's why we're doing a needs assessment. My hope is that we do that before the end of the 31st, is to get a really good idea of who needs what, and then we'll send out some registration information, and we'll be able to assign spaces on tax day, April 15th. So here's what the survey will look like. You'll do a drop down on if you watch this video or not. You'll provide us your first name, your last name, your student ID number. You'll identify if you're on the A schedule or the B schedule. If you're remote, there's no need to complete this. Keep in mind that an A student may be assigned the same space as a B student, because again, that's the harmony that we experience when students are on different schedules. Again, this is only during the academic day. If you're just involved with activities, you don't need to do any of this, because that all takes place outside the academic day. The needs that we've identified, you live outside the boundary of River, but inside VPS, which means you're in a different feeder. You may live near Hudson's Bay High School or Fort Vancouver High School or Skyview High School. If you live outside the VPS boundaries, so those out of district boundaries. If you have a zero period and you're here early in the morning, we want to make sure we're helping accommodate that extra strife and struggle. If you are enrolled in a different magnet, neighborhood school, but different magnet, and if you participate in activities and athletics and are safely meeting with those groups after school. Other important needs that we need to know. So let's say, for example, you're on crutches and you have a temporary need because it's a long walk to Eisenhower from River. It's a long walk to Messiah. It's 6 minutes, and that's the spaces that we're looking at doling out. So we'll need to know those types of things and see if we can accommodate your needs. Here's a map. And a couple of items I want to highlight on this map are that this faculty parking, student parking, this bus turnaround have all been assigned. We've assigned many spots up at this church, Kesed Christian Church. There's 39 spaces up there. We have not assigned anything up on the property that I'm calling the Perch, which is on the corner of 9th Avenue this little sliver of land that will soon be graded and kind of lowered so that we have parking for the new 500 in this entire back area. Most of this is going away. And so that'll be leveled in a beautiful new parking lot. The paving paradise in putting in. All right, so the Messiah Lutheran spaces, there's 25, and Eisenhower spaces, there's 25. So between those two parking lots, we have some space, and that's the message to our sophomore class. Complete the survey, we'll do some needs assessment. I'm not making any promises, and certainly this is a privilege. Last thing, we're still closed campus for 9th and 10th graders. So you don't get to go to your car to eat lunch. You don't get to go to your car to do anything except for drive home after you're done with your academic day. Parking lots will be open 6:45. You're out of there after school at 1:05-ish, as quickly as possible to open that area. There's a elementary school separate at Kesed Christian, and we don't want to mix big kids and little kids. They're not under my purview or supervision. You are. So I want to make sure we're protecting everybody's interests and safety. And also, I want to just remind everybody, it's a 6-minute walk to Messiah. It's about an 8-minute walk to Eisenhower, and that's me walking. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you go through this process, no promises. We'll try to accommodate you, and we care deeply about you getting to class on time, and we're going to do whatever we can to make sure that happens. All right. That's it for today. I hope you have a great afternoon. I know I'm throwing a couple of surveys at you, but the intention is to get your information so we can figure out what we need to support you. So thank you for your continued participation, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.